Now you could say that these are the ultimate 3-spoke Saab alloy wheels, as much as you could say that this is the ultimate performance Saab. But this is in fact not a Turbo X. This is an Aero X. Still got the 2.8 V6 turbo with 276 brake horsepower. Still got 4-wheel drive. And this one even has the rear limited slip diff optioned. It's got the wheels optioned, of course, too. This one's a 6-speed automatic. It's meant to be pretty special to drive, so let's find out. So inside, it's pretty much all standard 9.3, and of course we've already done a road test video of that. But you get the nice sport seats, which are still mounted a little bit too high, and you get a lot of torque. Just in that time, I'm up to national speed limit, let's say. Now there is a sport mode for the gearbox, which we'll go into, and there's manual too. Nice little paddles, you could call them buttons really, on the dash. They take a bit of a deliberate poke, but it will stay in the gear. There we go, that's second. There's loads of torque right from low down, but when you get up it, man, does it go. So it's got 295 foot-pounds of torque, all the way from 2,150 to 4.5. That means it absolutely is devastatingly quick in a Saab trademark kind of way. Sounds quite good too, especially when you're above 3. Right, let's go on to the handling, because just like your standard 9.3, it feels agile and light. This one does weigh 1,700 kilos though, with all the 4-wheel drive and stuff. But it's still agile, and it's reasonably direct, incisive through the steering if there's lacking a bit of feel perhaps. And through the corners you can feel the traction from the rear axle really shoving you out. It's quite pleasant actually. You can sometimes provoke a bit of understeer. That's going to happen, but generally if you drive it right, it's satisfying. Right, here we go in 6th. We're doing what you might do on a motorway, and there's just that tune of boom. That'd be my only criticism really for it as a tourer. And let me tell you, it does ride really well. This car particularly has B8 Bilsteins on it. A bit special, which means that, well, you've just seen, you know, when you're up it, it is spectacularly composed. And then even at lower speeds, over bumps and stuff, which we'll get to in a little bit, it's relatively supple. It still feels purposeful. It rides just that little 1/10 firmer than your standard 9.3, but it's reasonably comfortable. The seats help with that too. The whole interior, yeah, it's, well, got leather on the door cards now, but otherwise it's generally your standard fare. Well, this is a standard car. Of course, the Turbo X had a few more special bits to it, but not that different. Right, here we go then. As a demonstration, 3rd gear. I've leaned my foot in, there's immediately shove. And then it builds, and at 4 it really starts hitting hard. Yes, stop watching the speedo. But even at these outrageous speeds, the damping is on point. The brakes are on point too. 345mm front discs, and the rears are vented as well. So there's proper stopping power. But that's kind of the whole theme of this car. It's not the most involving drive you'd have in your life, but as a bit of a rocket ship 4-door super saloon on the low, man, this is a bit of kit. And next to something like an Audi S4, it does feel at times a bit more interesting, a bit more special. They both have V6s. These are a bit more expensive though, but then you're getting something a bit more special. I think on the outside it looks really good. So is it the ultimate Saab? Yeah, it could be. It's got a lot of great ingredients there. It's got that devastating Saab performance. It's super composed, it looks cool, and it looks exceptionally good in laser red like this one. So yeah, there you have it, the Aero X. Really rare car now, in fact probably rarer than the Turbo X. If you want to buy one, well, this one is for sale at 2-Stroke2Turbo, the good old Saab specialists. But there you go, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to watch the standard 9.3 review, well, we've got that too. But in lieu of that, and in the meantime, thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon.